Hi there, friends, and welcome to my little corner in the world. Here, you found me at Yoya Finds. I am Yoya, and I always find something to build and something to talk about. I show you how I got a chance to build this Galactus. Building is my therapy, so therefore I will start building something, and out of nowhere I will start having different thoughts. This is my actual ode to the movie. Before we begin, I just want to say spoiler alert, because we're going to be diving deep into the Fantastic Four First Steps movie that came out this summer. And trust me, it's going to get a little bit emotional, especially if you're a mom like I am. I feel that you are going to go through a little emotional roller coaster. Even if you're not a mom, as a woman, you're probably going to want to come back after you watch the movie. We're going to be really focused on Miss Sue Storm over here. It might sound kind of funny at first, but as a mom of two and someone who walked through 3 miscarriages, this story and this set hit me in a way I did not expect it to. The movie gives us a huge cosmic villain, right? We have Galactus, devourer of worlds, but beneath all that chaos, what really struck me was Sue Storm's quiet, maternal strength. She's pregnant in this movie. Like I said, spoilers, so if you're not ready to hear this, you might as well just come back later. And her baby becomes the center of this movie. It's not just about saving the world, it's about protecting something so fragile, something she already loves even before it's born. I've been in that space where love and fear coexist. When you hold on to something that feels both miraculous and impossible. When Sue is forced to face the unthinkable, Galactus, once again, spoiler alert, Galactus offers to spare Earth if she gives up her unborn child. And watching that scene, I felt a deep ache in my chest. There's many different parts of this movie where I kind of felt that, but especially that part in particular. I myself have had 3 miscarriages. Each one broke a piece of my heart. It's this devastating mix of grief and emptiness, losing something you wanted so badly that it almost felt like part of your soul went with it. You plan names, you plan futures, tiny little dreams, and suddenly they're gone. When I watched Sue fight for her baby, I saw that part of me that once couldn't. And yet, through her strength, through her refusal to give up, there was this glimmer of something, that fragile, glowing piece of you that refuses to stop believing. Let me just say right now, Vanessa Kirby deserves so much respect on how she brought that to life. The way that she portrayed Sue, her stillness, her fear, her fierce love, it was haunting and real. You could feel the weight of her loss. I don't think Sue Storm has ever been portrayed with that level of maternal depth before. Now, granted, this is the first time we actually see her as a mother, but even that depth that Vanessa gave just added layers to her character. The fact of having her portray as a mother really did give her those layers. The superhero, the woman, the mother, the grieving soul, all of that mixed into one is what I personally feel was just stunning. Sue's powers, invisibility, and force field have always felt symbolic to me. As moms, we're protectors, right? We create invisible shields every day around our homes, around our kids, around our hearts, sometimes around ourselves. Any single caretaker or any caretaker overall, we build those invisible force fields. We don't want anybody to come in, right? Sue reminded me that even when no one sees your strength, it's still there. Steady, powerful, and just deeply real. So when I started building this build, the Lego Fantastic Four vs. Galactus set, it wasn't just about play. And trust me, I love Legos. Like, I could give you a tour of my office. But it was this quiet and almost healing moment. Thinking about my past, relating it to the movie, and just thinking about the whole movie as a whole and Sue Storm as a character in this film. Sue's minifigure standing there with her force fields. Look at that. This huge, looming, and impossible threat felt like the grieving and fear that used to swallow me whole. The movie doesn't shy away from showing how love and loss coexist. There's fear, sacrifice, even moments where Sue breaks down. And that felt so real to me, because motherhood isn't just a straight line. Anybody who has kids can tell you that, whether you're male, female, you're a single parent, or you have a partner in life. There are highs so bright that they fill your heart, and lows that make you question if you'll ever feel whole again. When I finally had my 2 kids, and yes, I have 2 kids, my beautiful, wild, perfectly imperfect little ones. One is 5, one is, I want to say about to turn 2, but no, he's like 17 months now. It felt like the universe handed me back a piece of that light. Now, when we built this Lego set together, because knowing me, I am going to dismantle it, and my daughter is going to be like, where's Galactus? And I'm going to be like, you want to build it with me? And knowing her, she'll say yes. And even though he's just 17 months right now, I know that when he's older, because influences are influencers, he's going to ask me if he can help us build it. When we sit down and we build this Lego set together, I will tell them, Sue Storm might be invisible in comparison to some of the actions that they can do, right? She might feel invisible, but she's always there. She's protecting the family. And I think, yeah, that's me too. Now, motherhood is full of invisible work. The kind that no one claps for, no one sees, but it's the foundation of everything. And Sue's story shows that quiet strength can just change the world. And sometimes just showing up is enough. There was a time I couldn't even talk about my miscarriages without breaking down. And I still can't, as you can see. But now I see them as part of my story. So when I see Sue standing tall against Galactus, vulnerable but broken, I see all of us who have carried loss and still choose to keep building. Our emotions aren't weakness. They are powerful. They're what makes us human and what makes us heroic. Sue Storm reminded me that even in our darkest moments, love doesn't disappear, it transforms. And building this Lego set, well, it's my little symbol of that transformation. And Vanessa, Kirby, thank you for showing that kind of love and strength on screen. You gave us a version of Sue Storm that mothers everywhere can see themselves in. And for that, I thank you. I hope you enjoyed this build, and I'll see you for the next one.